Hey, what's going on? It's me, Chuckie, from the Friday Hip Hop Report debate. Today, we're going to be talking about Skepta's video All Over the House. I want to ask the ladies, do you think it was a good move? Do you reckon he got a lot more credibility from it? Was it a bad move? Do you look at him differently now that he's done it? You know, talk to me. How do you feel about the video?
Where to start? I was surprised. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Even though it's got all these, oh my gosh, factors, it's still got people talking about him in his video, which is the main point of it, if that makes sense.
I think he's kind of tarnished UK artists, I feel. We were doing so well to kind of build up this rep, say like, yeah, we can compete with the big guns. You bring out a porno, it just degrades us. People aren't talking about the song, they're talking about what they saw in the video, and it's not reflecting him in a good light, it's reflecting him in a negative way, so I don't think it was a good move at all.
In America, in the hip hop culture, that's just what they do all the time. So why is it different for Skepta?
If you're looking at hip hop videos, you can say there's a certain element of professionalism to it. The All Over the House video is kind of dirty. It's like a home video, like, you know, you can see the condom on his willy.
When you lick someone's nunu, like, and you rap at the same time, like it's okay.
Obviously, you've got things like Ludacris and things like that. It's the X-rated versions of his videos, but they're getting played, and they're getting played at a decent hour. I've got a 13-year-old little sister. You can find out that video that, it's
Are you aware of the video?
her laptop gets cut off at 10 o'clock, but she could find it.
It's not exactly hidden. Everyone's talking about it.
Everybody knows about it. Surely that's a good thing.
Even though it's grimy, it's dirty, people are talking about it, and that's exactly what he wanted. He wouldn't have done it for no other reason. The song isn't too bad either, but he thought, how am I going to push this? I want everyone to be talking about it. Do a porno.
You see him performing with P. Diddy and everything. Obviously, he's doing something right.
Maybe he is actually doing what the US artists do, because if you look at a lot of them, like Nas, Memphis Bleak, a lot of them, they do PG-13 kind of videos, and then they do another really raw, like R. Kelly Fiesta is like the biggest one. It's like completely hardcore after a certain time, but then for MTV during the day they play a different time. I know it's much more raw. Look at Nas, you know that I'm sorry, the hardcore one of that, like the proper one, all the girls, they got.
Are their nunus being eaten?
It's like he's the commentator of what's going on. Like, it just wasn't a good look. You talk about American artists, but they portray sex in a tasteful way. They make you want to watch it. Not always, but in these videos you have pretty girls with banging bodies. They show it in a tasteful way. Skepta, he didn't have a daytime video for it. It was just a porno. That was it.
When I found out she was a porn star, I said, okay, he obviously knew what he was doing. He didn't just get any girl and any boy. He said, right, she's got a fan base, let's get her. Maybe people that wouldn't normally listen to Skepta now know about it.
They all hide. Also, NERD, lap dance, they're all strippers. They're all paid thousands
Yeah, but you're
to
thinking
be that raw.
Let's not compare him to America.
Why not?
It's the difference between sex appeal and sex.
My eyes!
But then again, you've got to remember the UK is, and Europe, we're much more raw than the US anyway. Like, we take things much more extreme than the US.
I wouldn't say that.
When something's meant to be sexy, it's nice when you're
leaving a bit for the imagination.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The scary thought was maybe now he's opened the doors for other artists
to do that.
Oh my gosh. Now he's set a trend. Everyone's going to think this is cool.
Do you think they will though?
You never
But I don't
know.
know. I'm not taking away. He's done a lot for the urban scene in the UK, but there's a limit. Like, you can't take anything positive away from that. What message are you trying to send out to young people? Because at the end of the day, it's young kids and teenagers who glorify these people. They look up to them as a role model.
Some people might just look at it and say, it's a sex video.
Nothing's like that. You can't wear an outfit and go, oh, she's just wearing clothes. If their arse is hanging out, especially on TV in a music video, you're basing your music around this subject, making it okay. And obviously young people are seeing that. I don't think that is okay. If I had a daughter, I don't, but if I did, I wouldn't want her. Or anyone. If my mum saw that, I'd be embarrassed.
What are you watching?
I think he was just thinking any news is good news. I think it was a selfish move.
It was a publicity stunt gone wrong in my opinion. He didn't get any positive feedback from it. The girl in the video sure as hell didn't. She was getting slayed on Twitter, called a whore.
Some of the guys that I know that have seen it, they haven't looked at Skepta in any different sort of way. They've given him some props for that.
That's the thing with like the younger generation that scares me. They're not scared by anything. They're not surprised by anything. Like, we were looking at it and be like, oh my god, are you serious? They look at it and be like, oh snap, like man can get a bash to that tonight. Do you know what I mean? Like, that shock factor's not there anymore. They just see it as Skepta's music video.
That's not cool.
That's not cool at all.
Why is it not cool? Let me explain to you why I say that, yeah? Because some people will say, oh, it's just a video, it's just sex. Sex happens every day. His video is not going to make me go out and have sex tomorrow just because he's done a video.
He's an idol to a lot of young people. And I think what these guys are saying is that our younger generation, there's a music culture that these guys are involved in. It's not just a music video, it's not just a song, it's the music culture. And Skepta is one of the heads of that music culture. So for people who are there looking at that video, they think that it's okay that there's a music video that's a porno. Oh yeah, man, why don't we go and make a video like that? Let's get some chick to do that. It's fine. Put a condom on, it's cool. Maybe what he should have done then is put an age restriction on it. Obviously, to a certain extent, you'll never be able to put an age restriction on things to stop younger people watching that. I would have made it so that it was a very hard thing to get a hold of if you were under 18.
I don't think there's anything very difficult to get hold of on the internet.
That's the problem, obviously.
And also, sex is not the #1 issue either, because if you're talking about people being influenced and stuff like that, there's still violence, there's still all this stuff that, you know, yeah, the sex thing and everything, but you know what in some of like the old So Solid Crew videos when they're like basically glorifying killing someone and doing this and that, and there's still 12-year-olds watching that.
What I would
It's the same
say,
thing, though.
it's
Just
not,
hip-hop.
I'm not saying by any means that music persuades these type of things or influences these type of things, or that specific music video will influence that type of things. I'm saying it's the culture. I won't say that boy listened to that So Solid Crew song and then the next day he stabbed someone. That's basically why
it
he
doesn't
did
happen.
it.
It's gonna be an effect, no matter what. You're not gonna go out and have sex the next day, but the younger generation would be like, let's do this.
Yeah,
Skepta's done it. Why not?
Him making a video like that, would that then stop you from maybe supporting him as an artist?
It made me go,
Women, yeah.
Did you start rating him less, or did you?
I
Start
did,
I did.
I lost respect for him after he did
I
that.
did.
I know it's different to guys because guys just see it as sex. I can't talk for every female on this earth, but for myself, sex is a very personal thing. It's my body. To see a woman to put it out there in that way and to make it look so vulgar and so distasteful.
On the music.
I
It's
want
like-
to hear the tune. I want to know
know
what
what?
tune
I don't
you're
even
doing,
know how to
Skepta.
All over the house. All over the house.
That's what I'm saying. In terms of ratios, a lot more men regularly watch porn.
And now it's
men,
like I was
you know,
forced to watch porn, but really, I just like Skepta and I want to hear your tune,
Okay,
Skepta.
let me challenge that for a second, yeah? Nobody was really forced to watch anything. What happened was, a message went around. Have you seen that new Skepta video?
Yeah.
There's sex in it. We watched it knowing what was in it, really. So then why are you so upset and so surprised when you see sex?
I was told, oh
It's a
my
bit
gosh, have you
raunchy.
seen the new music
Yeah,
video?
yeah,
And I was like,
yeah,
what do you mean? Oh my god, it's dirty, man. And I was like,
Yeah.
nah, you must be joking.
That's how they did it, and it was a publicity stunt. You say you think it didn't work. We're
Good
sat
for
here
that,
speaking
yeah.
about the video. Obviously, it's getting filmed, you know.
I
Everyone
really
talked
do
about it.
think-
I'm sure it was trending on Twitter, wasn't it? It worked.
Hit a market that he probably wouldn't have hit.
Definitely, yeah.
Even if they don't buy his albums or whatever, they know Skepta.
How do you think he'll come back now?
I think if he'd done another one, I would be like, oh, Skepta that.
Yeah, unless he was involved in it, then that'd be a different story. I'm not personally interested.
Good move or bad move?
Think of the bigger picture. I think
I think of
bad.
the bigger picture and I think good. Because
Ow!
because we're all talking about it.
Did we make more good points than bad? I'm pretty sure we made more bad points than good.
So that's just
therefore
on that
it's
one
not-
song.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what this is based on, that one song.
But is it a
He's
bad move
just-
for his career? I mean,
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. You can't go from being in this grime crew. They were making good songs.
I agree with you, but I think we're a minority. The majority of the
Yeah.
people that watch that, thumbs up.
People that watch the regular sex tapes of people, while you're watching it, you know what you're going to see, but you still watch it. Look how famous they get, these people. These Paris Hilton
Yeah,
and Kim
but
Kardashian. or whatever.
there's still all these little people out there that's seeing all this negativity. Like, that's not
Of course there
positive.
is.
That's not go and be a lawyer. That's go and have
Of
sex in a
course
music
there
video.
is.
Ladies, we can go on about this forever. Friday Hip Hop
It's not
Report.
positive.
Chuckie, peace.